Hello everyone and welcome to our CustomTools webinar where we will be talking about batch operation templates. My name is François Simon. I have been working with ATRsoft for the past 17 years, mainly working as a sales manager for ATR CustomTools. Here is an overview of what we will cover today. We expect this webinar to take around 20 minutes. Let's get started with the key takeaways from that webinar. After this webinar, we hope you will have a clear understanding of what batch operation templates are, how they work, and how you can use and configure them effectively in both SolidWorks and SolidWorks PDM. We will cover practical examples, best practices, and tips to help you streamline your workflow and save time when managing batch operations. But first, let's have a look at some of the challenges that arise when not using batch operation templates. CustomTools batch operations are used to push your SolidWorks documents outside the engineering team. You can print or convert your SolidWorks files for a variety of purposes. CustomTools offers so many options and possibilities that it is easy to overlook something. I have seen some of our customers with more than 25 conversion rules, each of them using different filters. The same applies when converting and printing drawings inside SolidWorks PDM. It can quickly become very complex and it is also prone to errors. Let's see how batch operation templates can help you to address some of those issues. A template can be used to combine multiple rules or actions performed in batch operation into a single job. You can assign different file conversion rules or batch printing profile to the same template. Multiple templates can be created to perform different tasks. If you are using SolidWorks PDM Professional, you can also use these templates there as they are part of the PDM task add-in of CustomTools. The two main benefits of using the templates are that you can replace many mouse clicks with just 2 clicks. And it will also eliminate the risk of forgetting to select a specific profile or action. Templates can also be accessed from the Quick Access menu in SolidWorks and directly from the Vault view in SolidWorks PDM. What makes templates extremely powerful is that you can take advantage of the different filters available for batch conversion and also printing profiles. In PDM, templates optimize the overall process by creating a single task per selected template. For example, if a drawing needs to be converted into 3 different file formats and printed in A4, without the template you will end up with 4 separate tasks in PDM. For each of those tasks, PDM opens and closes the drawing. With a template, the drawing is opened once and processed accordingly, as the template will only create one single task inside SolidWorks PDM. Enough talking, let's move to SolidWorks and also SolidWorks PDM to have a look at how templates works and how they can be configured. Let's first have a look at how templates can be used inside SolidWorks and also inside SolidWorks PDM. So from the search, I'm going to search for an assembly, and I'm not going to open that SolidWorks assembly. I'm just going to open the batch operation dialog from the search result. From here, we can access the different templates that have been defined. So here we can see that we have 2 different templates, one that will create drawings for approved document, and then another one that will create DXF, PDF, and step files for purchased document. Only one template can be selected at a time. So for example, here, if I select the template that will create the file neutral file formats for purchased documents, we can see here that 3 batch conversion rules were automatically selected. As we can see here, I have also defined specific filters for each of those rules to only select components where the property component type is purchased. Combining filters with the file conversion rules or the print profile rules can make the template extremely powerful. Now I have only defined some file conversion rules, but I could have also used some print profile, also some of the tasks that we can see here, and also modify the properties of the document to be created once the template is executed. I'm not going to click OK here to create the document, but I'm going to open that SolidWorks assembly to show you also that the templates can also be available from the quick launch. So here, if I click on the print and convert, we can see here that we have also access to the same templates that we had in the batch operation. And once I select a template from here, CustomTools is going to execute the file conversion in the background. So I'm not going to open the batch operation dialog. That way you can easily produce your, you can easily execute a template in CustomTools. If you open the batch operation dialog, you will be able to validate what is going to happen. But here we are just running it quickly. So let's check what we just did. So here I created a folder for purchase component. We have the DXF, PDF, and then the step files that were created automatically. Now we have just checked how we could use the template from SolidWorks, but we can also use them directly from SolidWorks PDM. We can have here, if we have created the CustomTools PDM add-in, we can create a task that will execute the template. So here I have the CustomTools, and then here from the document, we have access to exactly the same template. Template can be executed from the Vault view, or they can be associated to a task and then used directly in a transition or a change state in PDM. So I'm not going to do that now. Now that we have seen how templates can be used in SolidWorks and SolidWorks PDM, let's have a look at how they can be configured. So let's open the CustomTools options. So from here we have the batch operation templates, and this is where we can create or edit existing templates. But before creating a template, let's check which CustomTools action can be associated with a specific template. So we can have here the drawing creation that allows you to automatically create drawings for your part or assembly. So you can define different profiles, also using the filters. Then from the batch job, we have the possibility to associate any of the print profile. And as we can see here, we are also using the filter. So this small icon here indicates that filter has been defined here for produced. And as mentioned earlier, if you combine filters with the template, then you can really take your templates to the next level and create extremely powerful tasks to be executed. Then we can also have the sheet format that allows you to reload or convert your sheet format used for your drawings. Also the layer definition that allows you to hide or show specific layers. So this can be used if you want to, for instance, translate your drawing into different languages. Then we have the different file conversion rules. So once again here I'm using like filters to make my templates quite powerful. So I have two rules that I would like to use with my template to create the DXF and PDF for production. And then we can also use here the cutting profile sheet that will insert a flattened view of the sheet metal part in the drawings, and also have the same thing applies, but to create an additional sheet to have the bend. So let's return here to the batch operation template. Let's click new to create a new template. So here in the template name, I'm going to type the name as I want it to be used. If I want the template to be available from the quick launch, I need to select that option here. And this will make that if I click on the print and convert, I can access it directly from the quick launch menu. So first, as you can see here, the batch operation template, this window is quite similar to what you have in the batch operation. So we try to guide the user so that it's a bit more user friendly. So here we can select specific print profile. For instance, if I want to create DXF PDF for production, but I also want to do some printing, then I will select the print profile that I want to be used. If I do some printing, I can also manage the print order and also define how duplicate will be handled. I can then move to the batch conversion. So I would like to, here to select two rules that will create DXF and PDF file. And then if I move to the next one where we have the drawing automation and the task, here I have different tasks also that could be performed by that specific template. So here I could create the cutting profile and also the band sheet for my sheet metal part. Here, if I would have some, I would like to reload or convert the sheet format, I could select here the action to be performed, and I can also modify the custom properties of the documents that are going to be produced by CustomTools. Then I click Save, and the template is automatically added here. If you want to modify an existing template, you can select it and click on Edit, and then you can make easily some changes to those templates. But let's save it and let's have a look at what we've just did. So now if I click on the print and convert, as we can see here, we have the template that is now available. So if I would select this one, CustomTools will automatically execute the different actions. But let's open the print and convert so that we don't need to run the template now, but we can see what we just did. So I'm going to select here the create DXF and PDF for production. And if you check here, we are going to get some kind of small notification. So as we can see here, a print profile has been selected, the drawing for production. Same applies for the batch conversion rules, also the different drawing automation. And if I want, I could also, for instance, select additional file conversion or print profile or any action in CustomTools. It could also be selected from here. So as you can see here, you can easily perform a lot of different tasks or action in CustomTools very easily using the template. But let's have a look at how they can be defined in PDM. So let's open the PDM administration tool. Let's connect to the Vault. Here, the first thing that you need to be sure is to have the City Task add-in configured. So you need to create the add-in, and you need also to ensure that you are connected to the correct database and also using the correct profile. Once the add-in has been created, you can go here to the task and we can create a new task. So here I'm going to have the, let's use also here the documents, and let's use the documents for production. So let's create a new task. So here I'm going to use the name that I want to be used. So it will be the document / and then I will have the document for production. Let's select the CustomTools task add-in. And then here I can select on which computer the task should be executed. And from here, I can configure the CustomTools task. So the first thing that you need to do is to select the task type. So here we have three options. We have export that can be used to configure the Excel report or export to your ERP. And then we have the batch operation and the batch operation template. So what is the difference between those two? The batch operation will open the batch operation dialog inside CustomTools, and then the user will have to select the different actions to be performed. So if you want to have some print, file conversion, or any other action, he will have to select it manually. So I cannot define here with the batch operation that I want to execute my PDF or print my documents. There will be some user validation for the task to be performed. The batch operation template will allow you to basically select a batch of action that will be executed. If I select here the option add this task to context menu, this will give me access to that PDM task via right click when I am in the Vault view. And here we can just click on query to retrieve automatically the different templates. And I can just select the template that was just created earlier. And then here I can define some permission, success, and error notification. Now the task has been created here, as we can see. And if we go to the PDM vault, if I now click here, make a right click, we can see here from the documents that we have both tasks available. That concludes today's presentation. I hope you've discovered some new insight. Thank you all for watching that webinar, and we hope to see you next time.